All right, MP, what are you doing?
I'm visualizing all the baskets. I'm not giving up tonight. Not giving up tonight.
How do you visualize something that doesn't happen?
Glad you asked. I'm picturing them throwing up bricks. But a lot of what makes me Defensive Player of the Year, and people know, it's hard to see with the naked eye. Nah. Intangible stuff. Hustle, determination. All those hours in the gym, getting my fitness up.
And a little name recognition doesn't hurt. Love them some MP.
Name recognition goes a long way when you're trying to get recognized. But it's funny how that works, right?
So, fans should look out for the invisible and the intangible from you on defense tonight?
Well, I mean, there'll be plenty of tangible things too, Xander. But I'm the whole package, baby. Just watch.
Yo, MP, let's go.
At guard, substitute number 11,
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking now at some numbers for Mikal Bridges.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. You've got Miles Turner. Williams is out there with Portis. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for the Knicks, the forwards are Bridges and Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at center. And MP is what everyone know. He really wants to take home Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, I'll start with this. It's not easy winning any award. Only one guy gets to be Defensive Player of the Year. With that said, MP is going to really have to step up to get in the conversation.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Williams finds Portis. Thomas outside. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
Well, the moment that ball is headed towards Thomas, he has one thing on his mind.
On deep, Brunson. The shot comes out. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Robinson kicks to Shamet. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. He gets that one. Brunson's got 5.
You know, you've got to give it to Brunson. He does not discriminate. He gives the business to whoever is guarding him.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Portis. Pass to Ramos. There's the triple. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
MP against Brunson. And stolen by MP. To the inside. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 10.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Kevin. Getting closer to the trade deadline, the Milwaukee Bucks have not hesitated on taking action. They landed the 6'10" wing, Michael Porter Jr., someone they're hoping will provide a spark and some spacing to this offense. MPJ can really score at every level, guys, and he's one of the most consistent three-point shooters in the game today.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, they made a...
Here's Bridges. 9-point game his last outing. So for Brooklyn now, Terrence Mann is out there with MP. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Anunoby passes to McBride. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. MP finds Claxton. Now Mann. Here's the screen. The 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to McBride. New York, no good that time either. And so, MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Pass to McBride. It's good. This game is all even. McBride's got 6.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 67 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
A different look for New York. Towns comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And here's MP for 3. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Shamet on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And here's MP for 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Ramos has got 27 points. Pass to Hart in the corner. Shamet with it. New York moving it around. Anunoby, no good. Nets leading by 8. Inside, here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Brunson with a clean look from outside off the mark. The three from MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And that concludes the first half. Nets out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 20-7 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
I've got a good idea of who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking. It's right there, Shaq.
That's why this is a democracy, Kenny. One person doesn't get to choose.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're completely in sync. It's like bees hive mind out there. Hear them, Kenny?
Yeah, great.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Here's Towns, and he overshot that one, missing. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Ramos. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Outside, Towns. Off target from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Brunson. The rebound by the Nets. Down low, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with the throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's Brunson, and there's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Mann's checked in for Cameron Thomas. Ramos, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brunson. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
To the right side. Pass to Mann. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 47 points.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
And it's Towns missing. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Anunoby against Williams. Anunoby, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Brunson the pass to Towns. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And Brunson gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The 3-ball. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New York shooting straight 49% from the field. So for Brooklyn now, they've got MP. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 side. Brooklyn with the ball. To the middle. Here's Ramos. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Brunson. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
The shot's good from Brunson.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to Mann. To the paint, Ramos. And yep, another basket.
And it's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for a 60-point game.
It's stunning, absolutely stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse. And here's Brunson outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Brunson with another miss. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Pass to Ramos. From downtown. And the Nets another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Brunson goes in. Now, here's Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He fires. New York, no good that time either. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ramos can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get
many looks better from that range.
Here's Towns. Misses off the left iron. Brooklyn's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. The three from MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Back to Brunson. Fires the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The three from MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And the Knicks miss again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games on the season against this team. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it mattered most against the Knicks.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Landry Shamit's checked in for New York. And a deep three from M. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. And the rejection by Claxton. MP deciding where to go with it. For 3, connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right
Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Hey, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForge.
forward, 6'10", number 9, Bobby Portis. Guard, 6'3", number 24, Cam Thomas. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At the wall, 6'3", number 28, MP. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Jordy Fernandez. Let's hear it one more time for the start of your Brooklyn Nets.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, Zaire Williams out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's MP in at the point. So Brooklyn wins the tip. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Graham, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just gotta push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
From 13, it's hauled in by Portis. White against MP. Outside, Williams. Back to Portis. And Pritchard comes to help. And the shot goes in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Garza. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Last time they met in Boston.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Garza, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Tries it from the top of the key, and MP gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's now 10 points for MP. Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 5 now.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams looking around. MP outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston, trailing by 8. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups.
Substitutions on the court.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And here's Brown. No points so far. Here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Keita in at the 5 down low.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Ramos. The long-range hit from MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brown with it. 11 points for him last game against Indiana.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
From deep 3-point range, Conley pulls it in.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Back to MP.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Pass to Williams. Launches it. Boston with a rebound. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Hauser with it. Guarded now by Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
For Brooklyn, Claxton, he's checked in for Turner, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Clowney. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Garza's checked in for Keita. Tatum comes in for Boucher. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by Brooklyn. He was all alone on that one. Tatum's got 8.
Well, the high-value corner 3-point shot. Jason Tatum makes it easy money right there.
Portis, the pass to MP. Outside, Williams. And here's MP from outside. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Man, that one's good. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Ramos. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Peyton Pritchard picks one up.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game. And both free throws good for MP.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Tatum from long range, and the Celtics another three.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break up 12. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
All right, fans. Time to run up and get ready for your Pocket Point Summerina Entertainment.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
When I look at Brooklyn, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Brooklyn Nets.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
4-3, and MP with a basket on the assist by Thomas. MP's got 30.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Pritchard. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Williams on the wing, defended by Brown. Portis, the pass to MP. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you guys.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Celtics trail by 13. Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Pritchard, no good. Nets leading by 13. Here's Ramos. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Counted from distance. Pritchard's got 7 points.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
MP getting it done inside.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Outside, Brown lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Portis finds MP. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Tatum from deep. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Brooklyn leading by 12. Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player.
So the Nets making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Boston also changing it up. Cadis checked in for Garza. Hauser comes in for White. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. Brooklyn has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Count it. MP's got 40 points.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And here's Simons outside. Again, the miss by Boston.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Ramos, no good. And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Keita gets the bucket.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to MP. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 16 in the second half.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Here's Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Claxton. Back to Williams. Here's MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Ramos has got 45 points. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets out in front, up by 15. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on...
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Garza's checked in for Keita. Jason Tatum comes in for Boucher. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. Taking a look at the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's Garza in at the center position. The triple drop!
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Tatum fires! White, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
This is what we talk about with Derek White, doing a little bit of everything. Offensive rebound, putback, you bet.
Here's MP. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. White outside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, missed on the tray.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Another bucket! Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pritchard against MP. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
White for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. 1:19 left to play in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Here's Garza. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
MP, that was good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
That's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
MP scanning the floor. Fires the three. And count it.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
So we see the Nets taking the W.
NBA, a number of all-time NBA greats, made their mark right off the bat in year 1. But none have scored as many points in their rookie season as you have. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's special. This is important because it shows that I'm doing what it takes to be one of the greatest to ever do it. But as much as I put myself in this position, I gotta shout out my guys. They created this environment where I can thrive, you know what I mean? This is my record, but I'm representing for my teammates, the coaching staff, the scouting department, the front office, all of them. And I think together we're gonna do some really great things this year.
Can't wait, MP. Thank you. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that's gonna